Today we're going to learn how to write addition number stories. Okay, it's basically the same thing as adding together, but we're telling a story as we're doing it. And we have to work out which numbers we have to add together. So when you're telling an addition number story, each story will have two sentences and then it asks a question. That is the structure of a number story. Two sentences to set up the story and then a question that you have to answer. So I've done a few examples for us today. The first one is there were 6 children playing basketball. There were 8 children watching the game. How many children were there all together? That's the question. Now I've left space in here for you to draw the 6 children playing basketball and the 8 children watching the game and how many altogether. Sometimes drawing pictures helps us to count, and that's okay. So that is the number story. It's also a problem because it's got a question at the end. So then we go down here. There were 6 children playing basketball. So I got the number 6 and I've put it there. There were 8 children watching the game. So I've got the number 8 and I've put it there. Now because the question says how many children were there all together, I know that I have to put these two numbers together. So I have to add them together. So 6 plus 8 watching, how many children all together? 14. All right, let's do another one. Tim had 11 biscuits. Sue gave him 4 more. How many biscuits did Tim have all together? Question. Gee, Tim's going to have a sore tummy, I think. So Tim had 11 biscuits. We've put the number 11 down here. Sue gave him 4 more. There's the number 4 there. How many biscuits did Tim have all together? So we know we have to add the numbers. 11 plus 4 equals 15. So how many biscuits did Tim have all together? 15. I hope he shared with someone. All right, so do you get the idea? We're going to do a couple more. And the reason I've left this space is just for you to draw, or you can do tally marks if you want to. There were 4 children in the classroom. There were 7 children lining up. How many children were there all together? Question. How many altogether? Let's work that out. 4 plus 7 equals, I have to add 4 plus 7 together to get 11. So there were 11 children all together. Last one. Karen had 5 books. Amy had 5 more. How many books were there all together? Karen had 5 books. There's the first 5. Amy had another 5. There's the second 5. How many books all together? I know I have to add these two numbers together. 5 plus 5 equals 10. So there were 10 books all together. And I can draw the books in there as well to help me to count. Okay, so when you're doing a number story, there are 2 words that addition number stories need to have. Sometimes they need to have the word more in them so we know we're adding things. But they always have to have the word all together because they are addition words. More and all together. So every question ended with all together. Amy had 5 more books all together. So this one didn't lend itself to saying there were 7 children. There were 7 more children lining up, I guess you could have said. So it doesn't always have to have the word more, but it always has to have the word all together. There's more all together. So after this, I want you to go and find the activity that says addition number stories and complete the work in that section there. Okay, and then tomorrow's maths is going to be more number stories, but just using money. So we need to practice, guys. Practice, practice, practice.